What is up, everybody? You are tuning into the Nothing Real podcast, and I am your host, Cherie Lattimore. We're going to get straight to the point. If this is your first time tapping into the podcast, just know this is a very open-minded, open topic, open expression podcast. You know, we just express how things are now, you know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna get straight to the point. Right now, it's early in the morning, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. It's about to be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. And I was just called to just get up and speak. Like, I don't know, like I feel like the universe truly just woke me up to just get up and speak, to just get up and talk for the people, like what we're going through in America right now. Like, Americans, we've been going through a lot. We always been going through suffering behind the scenes, and people don't even realize it's suffering. People are just now realizing that Americans are suffering, and it's getting to the point where it took a person to come into an office to show us that we're not treated like human. We was never treated like human in America. If you want to start from the basics, just simply a 9 to 5. You get up, you wake up, you go straight to work. By the time you get off, it's almost nighttime. If you have kids, you can't really even enjoy the presence of your kids or like your husband, your wife, da 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 da, because like you're in this cycle. It's like you're a robot. It's like you're a robot nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And it's been that for like years. It's been that for years in America. And it took for it to be for it to hit 2025 for us to understand that we was never treated like human. And this is beyond the president. This is beyond the president. I'm not just speaking on, oh, okay, now a president, a crazy one's in the office, this, da, 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 da. Because it truly don't even matter who the president is if we want to get to that point. It truly don't matter who the president is. And I'm only saying that because there's people above the president. There's people above the president who makes the calls. I call them the elites. There's people who is the elites who really play the shots and make the calls. Things been stamped on us since day one in America. Like I said, starting from the basics of a simple 9 to 5. From a simple 9 to 5, that's when we was never treated like human. Once money got into the picture, you know what I'm saying? It took over. America, this is actually a fun fact. Like, the United States is actually a corporation. It's not a business, and you can look this up. It's not a country. The United States is a corporation. It's a corporation. It's a business. It's not a country. People don't even know that. They're like, there is businesses out here. You know what I'm saying? This whole country, it turned into a business and it made us less human. The reason why this podcast name is Nothing Real Podcast, and you see on my cover, I got a new cover right now. It's like a robot and it's like a earth. So let me explain that. So like you see like a earth and you see like a robot on top with like a picture. With like a pencil. And it's like that because it feels like nowadays it's a robot controlling us. Nowadays it's a robot that's drawing out and mapping out the earth. It's no longer humanity. It's no longer the people. Did you even know that right now, in this present moment, that other countries is protesting for us? Other countries is protesting for us and for Americans. And we have no clue. We have no clue because they manipulated the algorithm. Recently there was the TikTok ban. I don't believe it was, cause first of all, I don't know, I can't recall like what year it was when they said, oh, okay, we're gonna ban TikTok, da da da, and it like never happened. I don't know if that was like last year or the year before, but like, I knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew that wasn't going to happen. And that's when this year, 2025, they're going to be like, oh, it was the TikTok ban, the TikTok ban. only I was like, okay, if they ban it, cool, like whatever, social media is already fucking us up. But then at the same time, in my heart, I already kind of believe that TikTok, it wasn't going to be like, so for example, I still have the app. Now, if you deleted the app, you no longer could download it back. But on top of that, I truly believe that it was just on pause. The folks who deleted the app, they deleted the app. You know what I mean? But the people who still got it, they know Americans still got the app. Most, they know Americans still got the app. You know what I'm saying? And then for the people who still got it, I feel like it was just on pause. It was on pause to manipulate the algorithm because right when you come back, the algorithm is not the same. Like, we don't even see that people are protesting for us. We don't no longer see that the LA fire. We no longer see that the big snowstorms that's happening across in America. Like, we don't see that on our algorithm no more. But we was at first. At first, we was seeing this on our algorithm. At first, we was just like, oh, okay, like, help LA, this, that, snowstorm, provide this, provide this. Okay, all this is happening. Now it's like, okay, let's ban TikTok. Boom. Come back to TikTok. For the people who didn't delete the app, you come back to TikTok. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. It's all manipulated. It all got off. You know what I mean? And so now that you're back on TikTok, right? And you don't see what's going on. And Americans is literally still we're just chilling. We have no clue. We're just still continuously carrying on with life when there's literally other countries holding up signs for us right now. Literally on the streets together protesting for us right now. Praying for us right now. And we have no clue. We have no clue. What did that tell you? That they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know that other people's rooting for us. They don't want us to know that other people actually even give a damn about us. This country is starting to feel, it's not starting to feel, it's always felt. Like I said, even before the new president got into the office, you know what I'm saying? It always felt like we're no longer human. It always felt like we're no longer human. It just always felt like a robot. So the whole purpose of this thing, like I said, Nothing Real podcast, it just feels like nothing's real. It feels like nothing's real. It feels like I'm not a human. That's what it feels like. So that's the whole purpose of this, the whole title of the podcast. It like reality just started to not feel real anymore. Like, it just started to feel like I'm only surviving. I'm only surviving just to eat, just to take care, just for the basics. And if you want a good lifestyle, it's just like, oh, okay, you gotta work harder. You gotta work more hours. You gotta da-da-da-da. Because don't you think, this is what I always think, that I don't think slavery ended. Only thing that ended was, people getting whipped and beat up and, all that. Yes, that might ended. But guess what? Instead of getting whipped and beaten, you're getting whipped by your job. You're getting whipped by social media. That's the slavery. That's the slavery right there. Is that you're getting whipped by your job. You're getting whipped by your 40 hours a week. You're getting whipped by your 60 hours a week. You're getting whipped by taxes. You're getting whipped by grocery prices. You're getting whipped by social media. You're getting whipped by your For You page. You're getting whipped by your Explorer page. That's slavery right there. And people don't even realize it. You're getting whipped by 50 chemicals inside your food. Oh, but that's normal to us. But when you go to other countries, when I went to SA, when I went to South Africa, I would go in the grocery store and I would, like I do in America, I would flip over the box, look at the ingredients, and the ingredients would be like 4 ingredients, 5 the most. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in America, you flip over a Fruit Loops box, you know what I'm saying? No shade to Fruit Loops, but then it's like 40 ingredients. It's like 40 ingredients. But that's normal to us. So yeah, we might not be getting whipped physically, but we're getting whipped emotionally, mentally. Actually, it is physically through your job. That's still slavery. You can't tell me that it's not. You can't tell me that it's not. And so it's just like it don't make sense anymore, yo. It don't make sense. It don't make you feel like you're human. It don't make you feel like you're human. So we eat this food that has like 40 chemicals, and then we feel depressed, we feel drained. The only energy that we have in us is to just scroll on TikTok, is to just scroll on Instagram, is to just eat some junk food, to watch Netflix and go to your job and make a paycheck that's barely even going to pay your bills, and do it all over again and again and again and again. It's just like it don't make sense anymore. And it comes to the point where you ask, instead of saying, well, let's make America great again, da 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 da, and this ain't no voting, this president debate. I'm just saying, like, you know it's a quote saying, let's make America great again, but when can we feel like human again? When can we feel like human again? That's the moral of the story. When are we able to just feel like human again? When are we able to eat fresh fruits that's not sprayed on like 20 times? When is the farms going to be actual farms? The farms actually turn into factories. It's no longer a true farm. We think it is. We think it's, oh, grass fed. But did you know that grass is getting sprayed on? I seen this one time. It was a video. It was like they put grass fed on packages, and literally the cows, they're all getting the grass, like they're like locked in like this cage, and they're getting all the grass just like tossed and thrown on them, like in their face, and they can't even move. And the grass was like sprayed on top of that. It wasn't even actual grass. It was manipulated grass. Oh, but it's grass fed. Oh, but it's organic. But it's organic, and it's selling at Whole Foods, or it's selling at Trader Joe's, and it's this that. Oh, it's organic. I'm eating healthy. Are you? I wish. But like, to eat healthy nowadays, it's like we have to really go all out. You either have to grow your own food, or you have to, like, really deep clean it. Like, they make it hard on purpose. Why do you think there's 20 McDonald's every single street in America? Like, bruh, every single block there's a McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Wendy's, this, that. Because after you're 9 to 5, you're tired. You don't feel like cooking, especially if you have kids, especially if you have a big family. You don't feel like cooking. So yeah, why not you go to McDonald's and you buy a combo meal and this, that? Like, it's designed on purpose for you to not feel human anymore. It's on purpose. It's a cycle. So it makes it easier for companies to make money off of your depression, off of you not feeling human, off of you feeling like just a robot, bruh. So people, they're just like, why will I cook a whole meal for myself when I just got off work? I'm tired as fuck. I barely can afford groceries. All I can afford, shit, I don't even think it's dollar burgers anymore. I don't even eat at McDonald's, but like, I don't know how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not like $1 anymore. I think it's like a value menu. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Like I said, I don't eat McDonald's. I don't even eat meat. And so it's just like someone can be like, okay, why will I cook if this is that? I literally had a big, I want to say big, but it was I had like a long debate, after class at the dance studio. And we was talking, stuff like that, one of my friends. And then I don't even know how the conversation came up, but I remember, a guy, he was just like, I believe America is the best country out of the whole entire world. Knowing me, I spoke up. I said I disagree. I said I disagree. I don't believe it is the best country. And then, it went into like a whole rant of this is the best country because our freedom, we have freedom, da 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 da. But like, when people be quick to say, okay, America is the land of the free, what defines freedom to you? just because we have that freedom of speech, but also define what is freedom. Because how I look at it, no way there's freedom if we're getting poisoned every single day. So we might think, oh yeah, we have freedom. Do you? Because you still have to wake up and work that 9 to 5. Do you have freedom? You still have to work your ass off. You still have to work your ass off just to make the bare minimum work. But that's freedom. That's freedom. Like let me hang that out right there. So freedom is, you buy groceries, they already pesticides and poison and sprayed and red 40, this, that. And I seen a thing recently that they said they're going to apparently ban red 40 in America, but not until like 2029, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, don't quote me, but I know it's not this year. Like it was just in the talks. Wow, yay, red 40 after there's like 40 other ingredients that needs to be banned. When you go to other countries, so the chemicals that we have here in America is banned in other countries. Is no longer even allowed because those things will cause you cancer, diabetes, this, that, da 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 da. People wonder like why. It's a system, bruh. You eat a Big Mac and now you in the hospital. And then you're in the hospital, they give you pills to take, temporarily pills that's going to make you feel better in the moment, maybe a few days, and then you go back to re-up on those pills. It's money. It's a corporation. It's a business. It's no longer humanity. Because think about it. Say a Big Mac's just an example. I don't know where I got that from. But say you eat a Big Mac, right? You eat a Big Mac, okay, cool. Now you're in the hospital. Boom, you get the pills. You take the pills. You ran out of pills. Now you got to go back to the hospital. That's money. That's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars just for a temporary pill. Versus if they give you medicine, if they give you a herb or like a natural medicine, something that's actually going to cure you, how would they make their money? How would the doctors make their money? Sadly, it's fucked up, ain't it? Excuse me. But it's just like, how would the doctors make their money? Because say they give you a special herb, a special natural medicine to cure your sickness, but now you don't have to go back to the hospital. They just lost money. So duh, they're going to give you pills because they want you to come back. They want you to come back more and more and more and more and more and more just so you can get paid. You got a simple checkup and now you got a big ass hospital bill. Just to have a baby, you had to pay all this money. Like, it's no longer humanity in the States, and it's just blind to our eyes until now. Now people are starting to, wake up a little bit and realize that, hey, we're not treated like human in America. It took this person to come into office again. And I'm saying this person because I don't even like saying the guy's name. That's how heavy the spirit is. I don't even like to say the person name, but you know what I'm talking about. It took someone to get in office to realize that we're not human. But it's been like this, y'all. It's been like this in America. And then people will think you're crazy when you say you don't want to live here. When you say you want to move to another country, that you say America's not the best country in the world, then people's like, oh, nah. It's just like, please get a passport. Or even if you don't, research other countries. Research, and I'm not talking about TikTok research. I'm talking about like actual deep research. And then come to me and tell me, are we the best country? After doing some deep digging. All I want is to feel human again. Nothing feels real. Nothing feels real. And that's why this podcast is called Nothing's Real. Because it's no longer feel real anymore. And I pray that it's not like this long term. And I pray that we are able to feel again. I pray that things do feel real again. I pray that we feel like we are human and we're not just fucking robots, or we're just not animals, not even animals, like robots, that we're just not treated like shit. We're so separated. We're separated through religion. We're separated through Democrat, Republican. Which side are you on? Which side? Like, it's on purpose so we can be divided. It's on purpose so we can be divided. And I'm just like, when are we going to be tired of being tired? Please, when are we going to be tired of being tired? Because it's no longer humanity. And I pray that we are able to come together in America and see each other for who we are. No matter your sexuality, no matter your religion, no matter your skin color, no matter your fucking career, no matter what the hell is outside of us. At the end of the day, we all have souls. At the end of the day, we all have hearts. But in America, they make sure your chakras is blocked. They make sure that heart chakra is blocked. They make sure that third eye is blocked. So you're not able to see the bullshit. It's hard. I know. I see you. I see you. And I truly, truly pray that one day we are able to say enough is enough. No matter if you're white, you're black, you're Mexican, you're gay, you're trans, you're purple, you eat meat, you don't eat meat, you're vegan, you're vegetarian, you're Muslim, you're Christian, you're Buddhist, who gives a fuck? Deadass, who gives a fuck? You are human at the end of the day. You have a heart, you have a brain. Who gives a fuck what is outside of us? Because once you look within, we all bleed the same. And I don't give a fuck how corny that sounds. If you put 5 humans in a line right now and they all cut themselves, I don't care how dark this getting, they all cut themselves on their arm. What color is coming out? Blood. It's going to be red. All of them. No matter if that person's white, black, yellow, pink, this, that. They're all going to bleed the same. You know why? Because we're human. So I don't give a fuck if you're Democrat, you're Republican, you're gay, you're trans, you're black, you're white. I don't give a damn. And don't ask me, if you ask me what am I? Am I this? I am human. That's my answer. I'm human. I refuse for anyone to put me in a box. I refuse for anybody to put me in a box. I refuse. And I will proudly say that. I will proudly say that. I refuse for anybody to put me in a box. Oh, there's only 2 sides. There's only 3 sides that you can pick from. Which one? Check the box. Do you go for this or do you go for this? What if I just go for being fucking human? How about that? So, more of the story is get back to yourself. Get back looking within. Because that's the whole purpose, y'all. That's why we on Earth. We on Earth for a purpose, and we're not on Earth to fucking fight. We're not on Earth to debate. We're not on Earth to judge. Because who the fuck are you to judge anybody? Who are you to judge anybody on this earth? Because at the end of the day, we all bleed the same. No matter if you're in America, if you're in Africa, you're in Europe, you're in China, we all fucking bleed the same. We are all human at the end of the day. And something that America do not realize is that we are more than our job. We are more than Democrat, Republican. We are more than gay, trans. We are more than black, white. We are more than that. If you remove all of that, we are human at the end of the day. Now, I'm going to wrap up this podcast. I Appreciate you if you made it all the way far and you just hear me out. I hope that this podcast was able to give you a new perspective on just being human in general. Please give yourself grace. Please love on yourself. Please pour into yourself. Life is not easy, especially in America, especially right now in these times. It's not easy. So please give yourself grace. Even if you ate that Big Mac today, don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you're human. So please give yourself grace, love yourself. Please touch your heart right now and just tell yourself that I love you and you are doing the best that you can because you truly are. I'm proud of you. I appreciate you tuning into the Nothing Real podcast. I love you. And please tune in and share this. Share this to somebody you feel like that needs it. Share this on your page. Please spread the word out for we can feel human again. Please, I want more people to be able to feel human again. That's the goal at the end of this podcast. More of the story. You know, I appreciate you tuning in. I love everybody. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And Sibunani, which means see you later in Zulu. All right. Bye, y'all.